Ladd McConkey, wide receiver, 2021 to 2023. Ladd McConkey was a dynamic wide receiver for the University of Georgia from 2021 to 2023, playing under coach Kirby Smart. A native of Chatsworth, Georgia, McConkey redshirted in 2020 before emerging as a key offensive weapon. In 2021, he recorded 31 receptions for 447 yards and 5 touchdowns, contributing to Georgia's national championship run. His 2022 season saw him lead the team with 58 catches for 762 yards and 7 touchdowns, earning second-team All-SEC honors and helping the Bulldogs secure a second consecutive national title. In 2023, despite injuries limiting him to 9 games, he still managed 30 receptions for 478 yards and 2 touchdowns, earning second-team All-SEC recognition again. Known for his precise route running and clutch plays, McConkey totaled 119 receptions, 1,687 yards, and 14 touchdowns over his career, plus 216 rushing yards and 4 rushing scores. He was drafted in the second round of the 2024 NFL Draft.
Welcome to the Nitro Show's 50 Greatest Georgia Players of the 2000s. Tonight we're talking about one of my favorite receivers that we've ever had at Georgia, a guy who really burst on the scene out of nowhere, Ladd McConkey.
Yeah, not your prototypical size, but you ain't going to see a guy who's better at running routes than Ladd McConkey. A guy from Chatsworth, Georgia, grew up a Tennessee fan, didn't have a lot of offers, got that Georgia offer late, and man, that has paid off to this day. Redshirted in 2020 in the COVID year, but in 2021 as a redshirt freshman, just made an immediate impact. On a team that actually had a lot of talent receiver, he kind of stood out as a guy who'd go out there and make plays when you needed it. Starting in that Vanderbilt game, kind of introduced himself to everybody in that Vanderbilt game, made a couple nice plays, and just always made good catches whenever he was called upon. It was a shame that he was hurt a lot the next couple of years in and out and didn't really get to live to his full potential, but still there were some games where he just took over. There was the Florida game one year, the Auburn game one year, where he was just a beast. And then even in his final game, that bowl game against Florida State, he was just making plays, making people miss. Just a really, really fun guy to watch. And I think he's going to have a great career that got off to a good start last year in the NFL.
Absolutely. When he was healthy, he was unguardable. He was the quickest. He has great speed. I think it was like 4.3, 4.4 speed. And the game that really stood out to me in his career was the game against Oregon, where I think he just had 2 touchdowns, but he almost had a third. And I just remember in that game thinking, like, man, if this guy stays healthy and he keeps doing this, like, he could be a Heisman contender. Like, he was that good. He could have been that had he stayed healthy.
Yeah, him and Bowers were a lethal combination together.
Absolutely.
2023, they made Stetson in 2022. They made Stetson look amazing. 2023, they made Carson Beck look amazing. Like,
yeah, I mean, and just look at their rookie years in the NFL. I mean, lighting it up.
Yeah.
So
he could even take the ball in a reverse and score a touchdown. He had a couple long rushing touchdowns. I mentioned the one Florida State game. He also had one against Mississippi State, like a 70-yard touchdown run as well. So just a guy that could go out there and get you yards, get you points on the board when you needed it.
Yeah, just a great story. I mean, going from a 3-star recruit who nobody knew about at all.
Was he even a 3?
Yeah, I mean, seriously. I mean, that's like churching it up, to getting drafted in, I believe it's the first round, right?
No,
or
it was
the second
round, but
yeah, like for the top of the second round.
I think he was might have been the first pick.
I think he was. I think he was. I mean, that's an incredible story, and I will always look back at Ladd McConkey's time at Georgia and just wish we had that again.
Yep. All right. Up next at number 22, we have the hardest hitter in Georgia history. No questions asked. Until next time, go Dogs.
Go Dogs.